Hey everybody, Crimson again. We're, we're roughly about, I'd say, how many hours away? It's been a few hours since I last left off. Let's go ahead and jump back into the world and see if we can make some more progression. I feel like I kind of left off, and I already spoke to a couple of my friends or my buddies. Oh, I left off with my shaders on. Oh gosh, the camera's gone. Horrible again. Give me a couple seconds. Again, I'm still new. A couple of my buddies have talked to me. They saw the first episode already. I at least let them watch it over to try to give me some feedback because they're a lot more familiar with the streaming and everything along those lines. Let's go ahead and turn shaders off. It'll just give us a little bit better feel. Sorry, that's a little bright. Kind of where we left off. I just slept. I haven't moved from this spot really. You guys can probably have seen by the previous thumbnail for the previous video. We went through and just delved in, and really the only thing that really changed is I turned shaders on and took a picture of this beautiful village in the background. You can tell there's multiple villagers. So there's even a house up there. How they got up there, no idea. But we're gonna see if they have any loot as of right now. I'm sure many of you have already commented away at the multitude of hay bales that I missed, but I feel like we're doing okay. We have quite a bit of. Let me actually turn down the player down there. That's a bit better. It's not so loud, not as ear numbing. I would I would love to apologize for the previous video. There is a lot of volume adjustments that I needed to make, and I am currently making them on the fly as we go. Don't worry, the videos won't be like this for too much longer. I'm gonna get a lot better at this. But there can always be adjustments for the better, regardless of how you think about it. And I'm just making those adjustments now. So I had realized in the previous video that I haven't been picking up any of the hay bales, and that is a massive mistake on my end. You know, free food. I should really take that when I'm running through on hardcore, and it can be really deadly, as many of you probably already know. You know, I never really understood why that is, yeah, never really understood why they planted the melons right there. Oh, anyways, we're gonna disregard that for now. You know, a lot of villagers. I've seen a lot of villages on this world. I mean, of course, we are in a desert. Oh, that's nice. You stay up there, Mr. Skelly. But I feel as though this video, or this episode, I'm going to be doing a lot of resource collection. I'm going to start out with just like the basic resources, gathering a bunch of cobblestone, a bunch of wood, so on and so forth, and then just go on with my day. I'm going to try to cut out in post-edit quite a bit of that, just because please be mindful. I am 100% not the best at this, considering I just started making videos not that long ago. It's 2023, new me. I wanted to do something interesting to start it out. I probably should have started earlier if I was going to head on with that resolution, but here I am now, making leaps and bounds regarding this. I wonder if there's going to be like a little, what's it called? Planes in that direction. I feel as though there's... Oh my gosh, another village. I literally can't make this up. Like, we were just over there, found another village, or the initial village, and now we're finding another one. Goodness gracious, I really need to turn down a lot of these sounds. Let's go ahead and adjust the audio for that as well. If there's any more adjustments that you guys want me to make, or any more tips or some advice maybe, especially for those of you that are experienced not only in doing videos like this, but also just an experienced watcher. Those of you that watch Moonbow, Grian, Bottle Top Hornet, and multiple other creators, please give me your input, because it'll mean the world to me. I don't know if I've been to this village or not. Might have. I don't think I have. I don't think I've messed with any of the mangrove swamp. What in the world happened there? Oh, rabbit. Okay. But I, I feel as though, and I know everybody's going to tell me, hey, villagers are super important. Maybe try to set up a base near some villagers. I mean, I completely understand where you're coming from, but uh, the whole goal of this hardcore series is to become better, not only at the game, but just better in general regarding the game. So, like, not having to rely on villagers so early on, I feel is a big goal of mine, because in previous hardcore worlds, I've become super reliant on villages, and not necessarily just villages. Obviously, I'm still going to loot certain villages and so on and so forth. If I feel like I have more than enough loot, I'm not gonna mess with them too much more. Um, but as far as that goes, I don't want to rely super heavily on villages or villager trading super early on in the game. Again, I've done that in previous worlds, and I've gotten super far. I got to the Ender Dragon fight and just died. Um, I want to build my skill set a little bit better as far as that goes. Though I'm sure hundreds of you have just been like, hey, you could just beat the Ender Dragon with beds. I've seen that method. I haven't myself tried it. I'm not. Let me be honest. I'm not very good with the whole bed mechanic. I have died several times in the Nether just trying to find netherite. By that means, so if at all, I would prefer to stay away from the beds in the End or the Nether. I know it's a really easy way of like collecting resources and stuff along those lines. Here, let me do this. Why am I all the way at bright? Let's go to default. Ooh, still bright. That's a bit better, but not too much better. I'm super sorry if I'm working on getting my setups like ready and everything, because um again, this is where those tidbits, those pieces of advice, those little things that you guys might have to help me better my videos and everything along those lines really come into play, because I think a lot of people have noticed, at least by far, especially with the audio issue in the previous video, and as well with the lighting issue, and still continuing audio issue in this video. I'm still fine-tuning things. I'm finding what's working for me, but to, like, not really expedite it, but also expedite the process to make it a lot easier on everybody else's eyes and ears. I feel as though going through and doing or finding, so this is what I kind of mean. Like, I'll have to brighten this up a bit. I could probably brighten it post-edit as well, but I'll have to teach myself how to do that. I don't really have, oh my gosh. Well, that's nice. Uh, that's a really nice head start to a lot of things that we are gearing up for. Uh, that's nice as well. I can make or oh, what's it called? All I really need now is a what are they called? Brewing stands. All I really need now is a brewing stand, and then I can just change over a zombie villager and get better trades. I know a lot of people have different exposés or experiences with villager trading, but I found that for me, what works the best, just considering I usually have a lot of wood, especially post tier. Oh my gosh, the webcam is doing it again. I swear I will fix this. I'm sorry. It's one of those things. I love this new webcam that I got, but I think a lot of people have found out that hey, it's not doing the best right now. Is virtual? No. Zero. Activate. Nope. Okay. Um, I might have to cut this video a little bit short, or not really cut the video short. I'm probably going to edit this out. Like, oh, jeez. Just give me a few moments, and I will figure it out the best that I can. Everybody, I'm back. I've made the executive decision as of right now to we're going to omit the camera for the rest of the video, at least until I get that all figured out and oriented, because I've been running into some issues with it. Obviously, you guys have seen in the previous video, and it's really annoying for me, and I'm sure it's frustrating for you as well. Considering I have to pause the game just to situate the camera ordeal and so on and so forth. I spy an azalea tree. That's nice. Maybe if maybe if I dig down, it might have like a lush cave. I actually really like building in lush caves. I like building in caves in general. One of my favorite not necessarily building types or like building inspirations that I have, is a lot of like dwarven architecture that you can find in like Lord of the Rings. There, it's a spider down there. I'm sure you all might have difficulty hearing that, considering I adjusted the volume. Um, but we're gonna stay out of that cave for now. Oh, that would have hurt. And we're just gonna keep moving. Here shortly, I might actually cut out a lot of the journey, unless I can find something relatively soon. If that does happen, obviously I will back brief you or give you a little bit more information of my journey throughout, my travels. It's a new beginning where I'm just here to document it, and I'm hoping that all of you enjoy the videos and the entertainment that is produced from this. Ooh, that might actually be a nice little area to live. I really need to make a boat with how much I'm swimming around in this. I would really like to get my hands on some bamboo as well. I'm just not seeing it, unfortunately. I like having bamboo farms and everything along those lines. It makes stick production way easier. um, Quite a bit faster. I know I'm probably getting yelled at for skipping over this coal, but I really want to find a place that I can call home as of right now, and I can focus on getting all of this coal that I'm already past, that I know where it is, on this peninsula right here. That looks really interesting. I like I like big caves and I like big mountains. I like calderas, as I mentioned in the previous episode. I feel like they really hit home. They bring a lot of inspiration to me. But more than likely I'm going to be cutting or editing out certain parts of the video. That way I can just go through and, you know, from here up to there. So, obviously I'm still exploring. I haven't cut the video yet, but I will. I promise. You don't have to sit here and watch me do all of this. I know it's tedious and I know it's a pain. So, let me get up to the top of this hill. I'm rather focused. See what's around me. Oh, that's nice. Another one. There really is a lot of those. There really are a lot of those now, considering the whole new update with the pillagers and everything. Alright, so I will be back, and when I do come back, I should be up there somewhere. That tree right there. That tree specifically. Okay? Alright, everybody, we're back. As you can see, I'm looking at almost exactly where we were standing earlier. I'm sure it was probably somewhere a little bit further down, but that's where we were, and this is where we are now. I'm gonna get a little bit better of a look around here, mainly because I'm not a super huge fan of savanna biomes. I know a lot of people do like, oh goodness, this is a rather nice area. I know a lot of people actually do like savanna biomes just because they're really flat, very sparse. You don't really have to worry about, you know, the occasional creeper sitting under a tree behind something, or like these little trees. You don't really have to worry about them so much. And mobs hiding behind them or underneath them. As I've, oh, that's nice as well. A while back, I used to have a world with a buddy of mine, who you guys might actually see if I already actually have a go-ahead with him and my other buddy to stream together. But, ooh, this is nice. This is a nice area. I might have actually been over here at a certain point, because I know I've been running around quite a lot. But there is a jungle somewhere over there. You can kind of see it in the distance right there. Hopefully it has bamboo. Actually, I see some bamboo right there. I might run over there and grab it. I used to actually have a world on, I believe it was Bedrock Edition, and we found nothing but dripstone cap. It was, I don't know if any of y'all have basically dug around in a dripstone cave, but if there's a lot of it, it's very tedious and mind-numbing, and it causes a lot of problems because mobs like to sit behind them and fall on them and cause damage to themselves, and in certain cases, oh, that's lucky, but in certain cases, the creepers will explode out of nowhere just because there's a little platform above them where they spawn on top of a stalactite or stalagmite. I don't quite remember which one it is. If any of you would like to give me a little bit of a pointer or heads up on that one, I would love it. Just, oh gosh, that's nice. That's nice. That is also nice, and that is nice. I don't really need the flint right now. I would love to get that gold block, and I have the iron to do so. But I'm gonna head out just because I don't want to die. Um, I usually have a really bad run-in with lava, and again, that one friend that I have that will possibly be joining us for a stream, he knows it very well. I've died multiple times in lava while I was holding diamonds, and I would just lose the entire stack that we had, which it wasn't really in a whole stack. It was more along the lines of, oh, hey, look, I need to eat. It was more along the lines of a couple. I would say like 9 or 10. But of course, 9 or 10 in the initial game is huge. And he was usually not very happy with me at that point. And I don't blame him. So, as I make my way towards this village, there's a few things that, again, if you guys have some creators in mind to give me a little bit of inspiration in regards to like future builds or something along those lines. I know if I say future builds, like I've built anything in this world so far. This is more along the lines of just watching me ramble as I run across the fields. And I promise it will get so much better than this. I really do enjoy building. And I really hope that you guys enjoy the builds that I make. I know a lot of them are really simple, but again, the simplicity of Minecraft is what fascinates me. You know, someone went out and basically, oh geez, basically made the decision to make a game about blocks. And I'm not just talking about Roblox here, because I know a lot of people love Roblox. And who am I to say? Or who am I to judge? I believe I played Roblox when I was younger, but I kind of grew out of that more, and I've grown to this. I love Minecraft. I've stated in the past. I've been playing this game for forever. So I'm gonna go ahead and find a place to settle down at. I know that this is gonna be kind of like a jump between where we are now, but I saw a few spots kind of like right over there that or at least from the distance. So that would be a nice area if it wasn't in a savannah. I know that I'm picky and I'm sorry, and I will definitely find a place that will suit our needs. Ooh, look, melon. Um, but I will, as soon as I find a spot, cut back in, I promise. Alright. And I will see. I think I found just the right spot for us to build a home. Though, unfortunately, as you can kind of see in the background there, not my favorite. But it's rather nice. There's two blacksmiths in this village. There's the little plains area, a little tiny mountain area right in the background. It's not much of a mountain, it's more like a degraded or eroded hill. I think I like this. I'm sure if I explored a little bit further, I might have found something a little bit better or something that I liked a little bit more. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been, oh gosh, I've been roaming around for quite some time, and I think we made the right call. As oh, I gotta remember, this isn't this isn't 1.12. You know, the not so big drops in areas. Ooh, another iron chestplate. Don't have them? I don't. Hmm. Let's take my steaks. But yeah, this is nice. I like this. Oh wow, some more obsidian. I have more than enough to make that portal now. Um, but I think the enchantment table might have to come first. Just a hunch of mine. Oh, I hate those. I hate leather workers. It's there's such a loss. If I'm fairly certain I didn't stop the recording for the golden hoe, the golden pickaxe, and the mending chestplate and everything. I'm certain that I didn't, but if I did, I'm sorry. We found a ruined nether portal. By we, I mean me. If I did happen to forget to turn back on the recording. And I do apologize about that. I promise I'm not trying to cheat anything in. Obviously, I mean, if I were to do that, I feel like I probably could have cheated better. But that's not the goal of this. This isn't... Yes, this is a leisurely playthrough, but it's not... Oh. I didn't mean for that to happen. But it happened. That's okay. It's just a golden hoe. Though, yes, it did have mending on it. It's just gold. No big deal. I'm gonna go ahead and go up to that area that I zoomed into earlier. And I wanna see, I wanna scope that out. I wanna scout it out. I wanna just go through and I wanna get a feel for that area. Oh my gosh. There's pumpkins. There's lava. I could do one of those speedrunning portals that everybody does nowadays. But I think I want to take my time with it. I don't want to rush things. And then I believe I also showed that I got bamboo. Again, I'm new to this. I forget when I turn this thing on and off. I really want to I want to get better with recording like gameplay and everything along those lines. Please, anybody and everybody that leaves a comment on this, please tell me how I'm doing. Because I can only grow with your feedback. I feel like one of the things I do need to fix though is my rambling. I noticed that I ramble a lot now, but I would say it's for the greater good. It keeps me invested in this. It keeps you guys somewhat invested, I hope. I'm sure there are moments where you just turn off the audio and it's like, geez, Crimson, will you just be quiet? I'm trying to just relax and watch Minecraft in the background. I don't need all of your mindless ramblings. But for those of you that do listen and watch these things all the way through, I appreciate you and I adore you. You guys are giving me the motivation to continue to do this. You really are. And it's very helpful. If you guys do like content like this, and by the way, I found this place is the greatest place ever, at least that I've seen so far. I'm gonna build here. We can go through and we can make like a not necessarily a fishing village, just because that I feel like that's a little overdone. Um, but there's a lot of potential here. We could do like a whole gateway right there. I'm fairly certain. Who was it? I think it might have been Bottle Top Hornet that had done something like that recently, or not recently. Roughly, not too long ago, I don't believe. But we're right over here that just leads into it, and you can see the valleys in this. It's a really nice area. I, is that a cave? I think I might look in there before we like settle. Just in case if there's skulk or something along those lines. I don't want it to hurry up and spread, because I'm sure there's gonna be moments and times where I'm gonna be down in that cave fighting a lot of things. I'm sure it's not gonna be the best of all times. No, it's a little bit more dripstone. It's more of like a little small ravine. It's nothing massive. Yeah, it's decent. There's some andesite down there. Some diorite. And I don't know about you guys, but I love the look of diorite in this pack. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting some stuff set up and squared away, put everything in a spot that it needs to be in. And as soon as I get back up here to like this little hill, so I can break all this grass real fast. But yeah, I will see you back here in a moment. I'm going to unfortunately I would like to time lapse this, but I don't know how to do that yet. Please, if any of you have a pointer or advice for that, let me know in the comments section. I would love to hear the feedback. Well, I'm gonna go gather some wood. I don't know if I'm gonna do it from the little forest that you see behind me or the little forest that you see in front of me. But I think I'm gonna get to that. So without further ado, I'll see you in a moment. We're back. I know that this is a little bit different of a location that we left off in. But as you can see, I kind of left my bed and crafting table. You can see the crafting table right there. All that stuff is right there. We only moved a little bit further in because I feel like this is a little bit better of like a building area for me personally. I haven't even seen what's over there yet. But the video is running a little bit long and this is pre-edit. So I think I might call it here. We're on day 5 so far, as you can kind of see down there. Um, yeah. I'll see you in the next episode, and I hope you have a lovely day. Again, if you like seeing content like this, you can go ahead and give me a like. You don't have to subscribe or anything like that. I'm sure that you'd be able to find my videos again. But in the meantime, I wish you all a good luck, or a good day, or night, depending on where you are, and I'll see you again. Bye.